Welcome to Close Look. Angelina Rai with you, and I am with a very talented Humble the Poet. How you doing, Humble?
I'm great.
Good. So you're visiting Vancouver. You are originally from Toronto?
I'm from Toronto, yes.
Okay. Born and raised?
Born and raised, yeah.
Okay. How was it growing up in Toronto? Rough place or all daisies and roses and sweet flowers?
Where I live in Toronto is a place called Rexdale, and it's pretty diverse ethnically as well as economically. So I went to high school with like people that would work at fast food restaurants, and that money would go towards the mortgage. And I also had the, the bratty kids, the lawyers, or what have you. So it was pretty mixed. You got to get the whole experience. So I wouldn't want to say it's all roses and daisies and stuff, but I'd be lying if I said it was rough. I had a great upbringing. So
yeah. Well, a lot of people say that Toronto is that. It's just like a mixed boiling pot, really multicultural. Yeah. So when you were growing up, when you were in elementary school, and you thought, when I grow up, I'm going to be.
I think I first wanted to be a firefighter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think as when I was young, I just wanted to be like, obviously rich and famous or whatever. But I think going a little bit older, I think the first job I actually tried to pursue was a firefighter.
Oh, okay. So you went to school for that?
I went to get my first aid training, and I was doing training for the actual test to stay in physical shape. And then I think there were some complications with regards to having a beard and the face mask at the time. So I kind of just moved along and pursued some other stuff.
Yeah, but if you didn't get into singing, do you think you would have finished it to 100% all the way and become a firefighter?
No, because I actually became an elementary school teacher then.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I taught grade 3 and 4 for quite a few years, and so I was a teacher by day and then rapper by night.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna ask, how did the whole singing career come into your life?
I've always been writing, whether it be short stories, poetry, what have you, and I think just going to different performances, I got inspired by just watching other people doing it, and I wanted to be a part of the culture. I wanted to contribute to it, and I go to local competitions, and I was doing pretty well, and then eventually I just transitioned into music, and I got a little bit, I touched more upon what was happening in our community, what have you, and I dropped a song called Voice for the Voiceless, and put that on the internet, and then the reception was awesome, and then the rest was history after that.
Yeah, and there's one thing of wanting to pursue music and wanting to get into the arts and speak about your culture and stuff, but how did you get good at it? Because there's one thing wanting to do it and wanting to be a part of it, but you're actually good at it. So did you know you were good at it, or did you practice and become good at it?
A lot of practice. I write, I know even now, the average person may know me for maybe the Voice for the Voices, the boggy music, but if you actually look at my catalog online, I have 100 songs out. So I've been doing this for quite a while, and I've been studying it, and I put my work ethic above talent always. I think my work ethic is what's going to take me further as opposed to my talent in itself.
Okay. For other people out there that want to get good at it, what would your advice be to them to make it sleek and clean?
Just work harder than everybody and just study it. Find people that you like. If you like the way I sound, listen to my stuff and study it. All my favorite rappers, I know this stuff inside out, and I hear what makes them stand apart from the rest, and I just study it, and I try to put my own fusion into it. I pay homage to them all the time. So
who are those guys, those inspirational rappers or artists that you look up to?
For me, it would probably be Outkast and Lauryn Hill, which they're Outkast is Atlanta based. So being from Toronto, we normally listen to the East Side rappers, whether it be Biggie, Jay-Z, what have you, and Wu-Tang. And I kind of listened to the Southern rappers, and there's Southern lyricists who had everything against them because the South had a reputation for being rednecks and uneducated, and these guys kind of broke that mold, and they were one of the first ones to do it. And they're very creative, extremely creative dudes. So they inspired me a lot to just be, your message isn't enough, your music isn't enough, it all has to work together. So people don't want to hear what you have to say, they can still enjoy the song. And if people don't want to enjoy the song, they can still enjoy the content of what you're trying to say in your tracks.
Do you have any regrets? Are you happy that you're in the music industry, or do you think you want to go back into teaching someday?
I don't want to go back. I taught for quite a few years, so I got that out of my system. No, I think I only regret just not chasing my dreams earlier. I think you meet people who believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and it's trippy, but I think that's the only thing. Is a lot of the people I'm working with right now are a lot younger than me, and I can see their talent is they're way better than I was at their age, and I'm excited to see what happens to them when they get a little bit older. So I think no regrets in general. I obviously wish that I did this a little bit earlier, but at the same time, I don't know if I could have handled this at a younger age. The amount of attention and the amount of
do it now.
Yeah, you know, I'm barely mentally capable of handling it right now. So God knows what would have happened if I was in my teens when I did this, right? So,
okay, so you are grateful for music. What has music given to you? How has it changed your life?
Well, I'm one of the rare people that gets to make a living off being creative. You know, I can, you know, I'm my own boss now, and you know, my life is pretty much finding inspiration and sharing inspiration, and you know, traveling, meeting new people all the time. It's, you know, it's a pretty sweet gig. I can't complain.
Yeah, you're living a good life. And let's say 10 years down the road, where do you see Humble the Poet?
Hopefully just helping other people accomplish their dreams, and maybe living in their basement while they're doing it, and just, you know, just continually growing and just trying to find new things to challenge myself. Maybe finding something that I don't know I like doing, like, you know, maybe take up painting, drawing, or, you know, accounting, who knows, right? Yeah, like the world's your oyster, right? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Voice for the Voiceless was the song that kind of put you on the map, and the most recent song that has everyone jumping up and down is Boggy Music. Whenever I listen to it, I jump up and down like a nerd. But what does Boggy Music mean? What does it stand for?
The way we interpret the word boggy is to mean rebel. So just someone going against the grain. So just trying to make music that goes against the grain. Not for the sake of being rebellious though, more to just represent the misrepresented or the underrepresented in the music community right now. So we have party music, we have our Soldier Boys, we have our gangster rap, we have all of that. So I'm just trying to find a lane that doesn't exist and fill it. So I feel that those elements are necessary in hip hop too. I'm just trying to find a way to be relevant and not sound like anybody else. So Boggy Music is my interpretation of that.
It's your party song.
It's my party song, and at the same time, it still holds true to what, you know, I still say a couple of things to piss people off in the track, so that holds true to what Humble the Poet does, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Humble the Poet, if you guys want to jump up and down like a nerd, let's go to the video, Boggy Music.
Big nose, big eyes, lips stay heavy like lines in my rhymes. Hot girl so fly, lovely Punjabis, oh my. Hot guy stay live, peacock tattoos on the thigh. This is Boggy Music, get right, fit tight, vibe right to it. Straight light to fluid, spark from the heart, make a fire, do it, move it. Let your groove for your mind, shake your behind and feel it in your spine. Now we walk with an arch and we ain't messing with y'all, we been jumping. Feel the Five River flow, haul in your veins, we Boggy go. Feel the Five River flow, haul in your veins, we Boggy